Okay, what's up, guys? So, this video, I seen this, and I'm all like, you know what? The bet ain't even worth it. For $1, like, nah. Nah. I'm like, and it's like, if I'm staying in the comfort of my own zone, then I'm like, okay, then this is an easy dollar and stuff. But, like, to go up to a crowd, like, let's say if I was white, and they was just like, you gotta go up to a crowd of black people and say the N-word for $1. I'm like, no, that ain't worth it. I'm like, no, I gotta, like, you gotta pay me like 100 or 1,000, like, and it, like, add a few more dollars to it. But I'm like, nah, just for $1 and things. Let's see where it goes down. But I remember I had asked a friend of mine, would he do this? And, but I had, like, the bar set high. Like, I'm like, for $1 million, you know, would you go and say the N-word? He didn't, the kid you not, he said he would go on a full rant. And I'm like, would you have a person that, like, honest with you? And yes, my friend was white, or he is white. And I'm like, when you have a friend that honest with you, you can't be mad. I could, like, honestly, because it's like, most people have been like, whoa, wait a minute, you're supposed to say no. Like, I was expecting him, I wanted him to say yes. Because I'm like, for $1 million, please, I will hold you down and force you to say the N-word. I'm like, no, you are going to say it. You are going to, for $1 million, you are going to say it, whether you like it or not. I don't care if you're anti-racist or whatever. I'm like, but you will say it for $1 million, okay? And you will be proud. You better recite every line from the movie Django that contained the N-word, okay? So, for $1 million, man, but for $1, I'm like, it ain't worth it. But let's see what they're gonna be doing. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Sneeko. Gonna go ahead and do that because they might have some more challenges and stuff. But anyways,
I gotta ask you a question for the video.
What's the question?
Can white people say white people? Can they say the N-word? We'll say the N-word. Say the N-word?
We'll say the N-word.
Can white people say the N-word?
Hell yeah. Hell no. If they want
white
to,
people can't say the N-word.
No, they can't.
if they doing a movie with Quentin Tarantino, then, but it's like, if a white person comes up to me and they just say the N-word, and I'm like, all right, I don't know, like, I don't have a reaction like most people. I'm just gonna look at them like they're crazy and just be like, all right, well, you established that you're a racist, so I'm gonna head over here now. And I'm gonna mind my own business because obviously you're dealing with something mental. But yeah, it doesn't get to me when people say the N-word. But I more so look for people to say the N-word and things. Is I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like this. This is gonna be fun and things. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like I said, if there's a reason behind it, like I said, they're gonna be doing a movie or something. I'm like, all right, but to just like go around and freely say, like, but no, even in this like recent like resurfacing video of Chris Rock and then this other comedian. There's like the other comedian, he was just freely saying it and things. And then Seinfeld, that guy, he was all like, he was offended and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, when you're just all like saying it just because you're all like, oh, I got black friends, I can say it whenever I feel like it and things. And that's why I'm just all like, okay, like you got to realize that there's going to be, you know, dealing with somebody like me, I'm not going to care because it's like that it doesn't, like racist names and words and all that crap, it doesn't get to me and things. But it's like, you dealing with somebody like from the hood and stuff, like some, you know, gang members, like some Crips or some Bloods or somebody that ain't dealing with a full deck and they're black, like those are the ones you got to worry about. So it's just like, if you would feel comfortable saying it in front of them, like going into the heart, like let's say you go into the heart of Compton, right? Would you feel comfortable saying it there? Because if you say no, you shouldn't say it anywhere else. Like, that's just point blank simple. Like, you shouldn't, if you don't feel comfortable saying it in the heart of Compton, California, you shouldn't say it anywhere else. So to that comedian, and that's like to any other white person where they feel like, oh, I can say it, it ain't no big deal and things. If you feel comfortable, if you can go into the heart of Compton, okay, and my thing is like, I want to see you. I want you to record a vlog. Okay, David Dobrik style. If y'all know who he is, David Dobrik style. Go to the heart of Compton, all right, and then scream it, all right, or make sure you see a black person and say it, all right. It's just like, if you feel comfortable, but if you don't feel comfortable doing that, then you shouldn't say it.
No.
No.
Why not?
Because they can't buy. No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's certain types, you know what I'm saying? It's just a word. Depends on how they say it.
As if you, my friend and you white.
It's a choice.
If they want to.
Of course they can.
No.
I want him to say nigga. Say nigga. Say it. Say it. Want to hit this?
Well, this is the M word.
Yeah,
sure. Can white people say the N-word?
Dang.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, it all started when I thought it'd be funny if I paid white people $1 to say the N-word on camera.
For $1, would you say the N-word?
No.
What's the N word?
Most of discrimination,
Who?
the N-word, the blacks themselves.
The blacks themselves.
As they say, hey, my nigga.
But that part will come later.
Derogatory.
Promote that nowadays.
They don't promote it, they promote it between themselves.
Wrong. They're still promoting it. Don't be so.
Between themselves.
This is the part where black people share their opinion on the word that once meant slave, but today doesn't really seem to mean anything at all. Okay, fine, man. That slap was fake as shit, but, you know, I had to draw you guys in somehow, and it worked, right? You fell for it, so at least I'm admitting it. I don't care.
It didn't really look like he slapped him, too. It looked like he kind of, like, went across the chest. Like, he gave him a Ric Flair
Can white people
shot.
say the N-word?
Hell no.
Why not?
Why the fuck would I let a white person say the N-word?
Can white people say the N-word?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah?
It's just a word. Niggas can say it. Now,
Can I say it?
can you say it?
Yeah.
Kind of look like a nigga. Yeah.
You don't live by words. Don't be empowered by words.
Anyone can say it.
It depends.
No.
Why not?
Because some people find it offensive.
Do you?
It's
6'9"
like-
Hispanic. He's not.
It's like, so 6ix9ine, he is Hispanic, because his last, well, he might be mixed then again, so I don't know, but I guess, like, if they were to ask me, I'm just like, you know, it doesn't matter to me and things, but it's like, let's say, like I said, going to the heart of Compton and things, and then you go there and say that, I'm like, it's gonna most likely be a different story, and I guess it depends on how they're really using it and stuff, so it's just like, if they're using it, like, because it's like, then again, it's just like, you know, that it's like describing something, then it's all like, you know, then there's like multiple ways that you can describe something. But then it's like, let's say if it was like a movie and things, and so it's just like, oh, okay, well then, you know, it's a movie and stuff. So it's like, you don't really know if they're like, if you know, if they truly are being racist, like Django, for an example, it's just like, you don't know if these guys is really racist or not. So it's just like, you just have to take that chance and things. And I'm pretty sure it's just like, if you're in that industry where you are around a lot of black people and stuff, and then there are times where you have to use the N-word and things, then then it's just like, you know, it's just like, you know, you as a person, and then like those around you will have to like have a mutual comfortable feeling and things. But it's like, if there ain't no mutual comfortable feeling, like if there's a negative and a positive and stuff, then yeah. And most likely you're going to be like, oh, I can positively use the N-word, but then people are going to like, no, because you're going to be using it in a negative way and stuff. So, anyways.
He's not black.
He's into him. He's kind of black.
Yeah, he's into him.
He's into
So
the culture.
if you're hood and you're a person of color, you could say it.
In a sense.
What about a white person from the hood?
It depends on the circumstances. Yeah, it says it right there in the shirt.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I go there too, that's why.
She says the N-word all the time. She's Russian.
Some people say only Hispanics and black people should be able to say the N-word.
What about people like me?
Aren't you Hispanic?
I've heard Hispanic people, and it's surprisingly too, like Hispanic people, they do use the N-word. I grew up with people like Hispanic, and they've used the N-word, and I'm like, dang, they just feel so comfortable saying it. Like, even I don't know. Like, people ask me, I don't use the N-word because I'm like, there ain't no reason for me to use it. Like, I don't know. Like I said, if I'm like singing a song or making a movie or something, then that's just what my character says, or that's like what the musician side to me says and things, and that's one thing. But to be like having a conversation with somebody and I just like flat out, like, even it's just like, I don't know, like, it's not even more so of a comfortable feeling and things, but it's like, I just don't. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how I don't say it. But I was just like, I ain't got a reason to say anything. So, if I'm cracking a joke and things, but then, like, yeah, then I'll just, for the most part, I say Negro. Like, that's the only thing. That's as far as I go as saying anything. And just be, like, cracking a joke with it. Like, for an example, I'll look my mom clean in her face and call her Arnold Schwarzenegger. And so it's like, then she'll turn around and she'll call me something, and the thing, it's just like, it's funny how it's just like how you have that bond where she'll call me like some like of, and I don't want people to be all like, oh, what, like, wow, making fun of slavery and things, but she'll call me like a funny like slave name and things, and it's just like, but she's black. So it's just like, and I'm not mad about it. She ain't mad about it. And it's just like, plus it ain't even something that we took place in. So it's just, you know, dang, it's like 2 minutes into this video. All right, I'm going to just try to let this video play out. But I think I said what I need to say and things. But
2018, bro.
2018, we live in
Who gives a fuck? Donald Trump is the fucking president, my nigga.
She gets a black card.
Does she get that card because she's dating you?
Yes, absolutely.
wow.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're selling out just a little bit?
No, not at all. There's no sellout. It's just a word.
What about a white person from the hood?
I don't know. The only one I give that credit to is Eminem, and he still don't say it.
That's
I'm
true.
Filipino.
I'm like, if he says it, then I'm just like, okay, well, he's earned them points on saying it and things. But it's just like, just don't use it too often and things. Like, but just like if he was doing a movie and stuff, then I'm like, oh my god, I want him to say it though. I want him to, because it's like then I feel like I could be at peace with myself. But
Part black, part white.
Oh, so you're a little mixed thing. That's cute. They have a little bit of everything.
You got to be comfortable with them.
You gotta be comfortable.
Can I say it?
No,
Nah?
because you know I'm not comfortable with you.
What would you do if a white person came up and called you that?
A nigga?
Yeah.
Out of instinct, I probably would have to just knock him the fuck out of instinct. I don't know.
Have you had to yet?
In the past, when my younger days, yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
What do they do?
Stumble.
Nico.
Nico, you're right.
How do you know me?
Yeah, I know you. You know
Yeah, I fucked her.
best friend.
That's your best friend?
Yeah.
Tell her I said what's up. Thank you.
dang.
Only certain white people. If you raised in the urban area and you white,
All right, thank you. You want to talk?
Only serve.
then you motherfucking say the N-word.
About what? Yo, Johnson, Guido.
You might have a different answer than you though.
What's the question? What's the question?
Let me hold the mic though. Let me ask the questions here.
Yeah, it depends where they're from though.
Where are you from?
I'm from Maryland.
Can he say it?
He don't know where I'm from. I'm from the home place of Wale and Logic. Both of them motherfuckers.
It's not cool, but
It's a no for you?
I don't know. That guy, he seemed like that. He's just like, he's waiting on that day. Because it's like, he hasn't said it yet, but he's waiting for that day to say it and things. And he just wants to be around the crowd. And I'm like, I don't know. He seemed a little shady. Like, he thinks about it a lot, but it's just like, he doesn't actually come out. So, yeah, in his head, he's probably thinking it 100 times a day, but.
From you. Is that?
Can I get a pass? Let me get the mic.
Does he get a pass?
He
I
drunk,
don't know
though.
if that gets a pass.
How you feel about these people talking shit about your race, man? Tell me.
He like he Asian or white.
I'm guessing you're white.
Kind of look like a nigga, yeah.
Aren't you Hispanic?
Are you white?
You look like you got some black.
You gotta be Puerto Rican or black.
I don't know what you want.
I'm not gonna hold you. If y'all listening to music,
What if they come up to you and say it?
White people say the N-word?
it's different. That's how you get killed.
You don't get mad if a white person came up to you and said it?
Me per se.
Well, watch a World Star Fight compilation. The times when they'll be like clip 30, and then they be all like, white person says the N-word in front of a bunch of black people, and then you just see that one black guy just come out the crowd and just straight Back to the Future him, just like clean him across the car, and then took the whole man down. So it's like. It's like, watch a World Star Fight compilation, then you'll understand why. And there's always that one video where there's just like that white person, they just catch themselves slipping, and yep, like I said, they get that good old Back to the Future. What was dude's name? Biff. He gets that Biff punch, and then he's laid out, and then and his girl's dancing with the guy that just knocked him out. So you take that chance, but you're gonna get a Biff punch.
Other people, they could get violent over that.
Yeah.
You do?
I will smack bitch out somebody.
Have you?
Yes.
What happened? Tell us the story.
On some real shit, I might not get a pass, but I get a pass in my head.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Drinking,
like
all
he thinks about it.
You know that. He like, yo, what's good, my niggas? He said, niggers though.
Oh.
And not nigga.
Oh, he didn't say my nigga.
With the ER.
Yeah, he said ER.
Yeah,
If it
ER.
was with the A, would you still have? You wouldn't feel some type of way?
I wouldn't do nothing. I wouldn't even look at him.
So what'd you do?
I smacked bitch out of him. He lost his tooth after that, bro.
Right, he'll outspit you any day.
Why is his shirt like? Dang, his dude been
Come on, you can
throwing
rhyme,
up.
Yeah, I can rhyme for. But if someone got around before me, I ain't got around first.
If If you got bars,
That dude,
I got bars
he
every
is.
day, Zach.
Has he like just? That looked like throw up. The shade of that looked like because it's white like it's one color, and then it's that. That dude, he been having too much tequila, and he's just all like, you know what? Hey, it's this. He drunk. Like there ain't more to say about
I
it.
got bars every day. Xanax, what you mean?
Yeah, all right, drop a beat. What's this podcasting on?
What's this?
Nah.
It's kind of like what you say, how you say it.
Listen up, YouTube. I'm chilling with Johnson Guido. We out here, we eating Fritos. We got a bitch bending down, shorty on her knees, she with the limes. What the fuck you finna do, ho? Me and my guy got the bends down. Bang, bang, bo. Oh,
Dang.
bang, bang, bo.
Yeah, it's like you got it.
Does he get a pass?
You get a pass for the night. You get a pass for the night. I give that ass respect.
Racial relations are fixed within minutes.
Hate crime.
Nothing, that's it. You want $1 or no?
Not really.
You want $1 right here.
Sure.
Would you say the N-word? No, she won't. No, she won't. Thank you.
Wow.
Keep walking.
I thought she was gonna say it.
Would you do an interview for $1? Nah. Quick interview? Yes. What if I told you what the interview was? No. Do you use the N-word?
No. That's a lie.
No?
She just
What's the
straight. She just straight put him on blast. Wow, that is funny. She said that is a lie.
The reason I'm doing this video is because so many people want to say it.
No. That would be like social suicide.
The quintessential word of hip hop.
Yeah, if he's saying it in the comfort of his own home, then that's one thing. But yeah, it's like I said, harder Compton, it wouldn't slide.
Hip hop's a new rock and roll, so everybody wants to say it, you know?
What I'll do, and you can cut this. Are you ready? All right. You gotta be ready.
He's about to preach.
I'm not gonna preach. No, I'm gonna rap for you. See me in the club, sex hits full throttle. Your pussy gets wet when you see sparklers.
Almost every type of white person I hear says it.
Eat me out, nigga. Eat me out, nigga.
Fucking nigger.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
It's yours.
Public,
Wow.
It's yours.
surrounded.
You gotta yell it. I'm trying to find out, like, from these people on the street, how willing are you to say it? You don't think you can fight for yourself?
Look at me now.
He doesn't think he can fight for himself.
What are you guys talking about?
What do you think?
What are you talking about?
Yes.
Oh, you'll see something.
Quick interview for $1. What do you think about that?
So you want me to tell you something about the N-word? I travel all around the world.
All around.
He's a serious.
The
White friend?
White friends.
White friend.
White friends.
White, like, you know.
White.
White.
You heard it here first from a white man.
Because they say, hey, my nigger.
He said it.
$1. For $1, would you say the N-word?
No, I won't.
But you just said it.
Why? Because they call themselves nigger.
But you just...
He said it twice.
You say the N-word. The word. You don't?
Nope, it's disrespectful.
Do you?
Yeah.
Under what
Wow.
circumstance? Because you're Hispanic. Like, it's mostly allowed, right?
Yeah.
He got that.
You're woke.
Uh-oh.
But you know what? There's
The woke ones. The woke ones.
ER, though? I think it's with an A.
I don't care about the spelling.
Your pussy gets wet when you see sparklers, followed by a bottle.
The people that find the biggest insult about it are the ones that create their own insults.
White.
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 The white Americans created an insult. That's what they called slaves.
But he's all like, hold on.
No, it's not about that.
It's not about that. Why?
Because most Americans or white Americans that you hear, or I'm Native American.
Okay.
I'm Native American. Who do you
They go with that. Oh yeah, I got 2% of Dutch, 3% of African, 4% of Hispanic, 7.5% of Black Hispanic. That's over in like the south part of Mexico, and they be saying stuff like that, and I'm just all like, listen, okay, what I see is he looks like Bam Margera's dad, so I'm like. Bam Margera's dad was white. You kind of white looking, my guy. So
in the black culture,
Everyone
they're insulting themselves.
Was that Lil Pump?
In the black culture,
That was Lil
they're
Pump.
insulting themselves.
It's not an insult. It's a colloquial word. It's like saying my friend.
Right, so
My guy.
Why do they find such offense about it then?
See me in the club, sex hits full throttle.
They find offense when other people say it, when people like with your complexion say it.
Exactly. So why is that such a discriminatory word that they made?
Because in the 60s it was used to speak to someone of their race derogatory.
They promote that nowadays.
They don't promote it, they promote it between themselves.
Wrong. They're still promoting it. Don't be
between themselves.
Man. So I'm doing this video because as a mixed person, we struggle with this all the time. You want to say it. If you want to fit in, like that's part of the culture and that's just part of the vocabulary. Saying that word is almost like fitting in. And that's why white people want to say it so bad. They don't feel like they're included. Because I'm around white people all the time a lot.
Bro, why does this look like one of those, like, what was that, like, college commercials where they, man, what was it? Because it would always be the black guy and they show it during Jerry Springer. Dang, man, it was like Everett, like, nah, it wasn't. Was it that? I can't remember, but that's one that, like, that's the vibe that I'm getting. They just had a phone number pop up at the bottom.
Songs and a conversation. I try to call it out, but imagine every time some dude says it, you got to be like, hey, I'm just going to kill the vibe real quick. Can you not say it when you're singing a Kanye song? It's like, oh, man, it's exhausting. You hear it, and, like, I don't even get mad anymore. Just like someone says it, I just get disappointed. I'm like, shit, now I got to fucking say something. And I get both sides. I totally understand it. It's like, yeah, you want to talk? The issues. But if you say it and don't expect to hear some backlash and you're white, if you say it in a group of black people and you're like, hey, it's just a word, people are going to feel some type of way. People are going to have a reaction when you say it. So be careful.
Being a guy that's mixed, how to make you feel when some of these dudes that's black tell you that you can't say it?
You feel like you don't belong. You know? It's a part of my identity. It's a part of the way I grew up. It's part of who I am. And when people discredit that and when they say, like, you're not from the hood, or you're white, or you're a white person, I feel that. I kind of feel bad about the guy I made fun of in the first half of the video, the guy saying he was Native American, because someone can make the same joke about me and the black that's in me. I mean, I'm not going to go around and say, I'm Native American. I'm black. Like, no, I'm not black. I'm part black. I'm mostly Asian. I look mixed. I look weird, man. No one knows.
I don't know what you want.
Yeah, I don't know. You just don't feel like you belong. That's what makes people deal with. Like, they don't belong in one place and they don't belong in the other. Too black for the white kids, too white for the black.
I like it. I like it. I like what he was saying. But yeah, like I said, and things like, if you don't feel comfortable, it's more so as a comfort level. Like, you gotta be comfortable saying it and things. But if you don't feel comfortable saying it, then yeah, like, it's more so what he was trying to say. Like, it's more of a fit in like thing about it and stuff. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like that there's other ways to fit in. Like, saying the N-word isn't really like a fitting in thing, because it's like there's so much history behind it and stuff. So it's like I would suggest finding another way of fitting in, because yeah, in N-word use right now, maybe like let's wait down the road and see where it goes from there. But I feel like currently right now it's not the best idea, because it's like, wait, you had kids saying it in the Xbox 360 days. Okay, yeah, it's like I occasionally see it on YouTube and stuff, but it's like, it's common for me to see it on YouTube. I'll have that one person, they just get super mad at some videos that I made, and then they're just all like, oh, you a nigger and things. I'm like, how is that helping? What is that doing for you and stuff? Like, I just want everybody to know, like, N-word use doesn't offend me, so you could say it, you can copy and paste it, like, to the maximum use of words in the comments and things, and I'm just like, wow, you took the time to do that. That's good. Like, you can straight just type it up like how Jack Nicholson was typing up all play or all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Do it like that and things, but it's just the N-word. Yeah, you could do it like that, and I just was like, all right, you know, you wasted a lot of time, but hey, that's on you. That's on you. But anyways, yeah, I like this guy. This guy pretty cool. I like his videos. I'm gonna definitely go probably find some more of his videos of watching things. But anyways, yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to him, Sneeko, for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too. Excuse me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.